Hi folks, this wee video is to help you with the simultaneous equations now. I've sent you on an email with a worksheet on simultaneous equations, so you can try out a couple of them. I'm going to show you the answer now for the very first one, so make sure you've opened up the questions as well. Now the method I'm using is called the elimination method. There's a couple other methods as well that we'll look at over the next couple of lessons, but for now elimination. Elimination means to take away, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to take away these two equations, and while we take them away, we're going to eliminate one of our variables, either x or y. Now, whenever you're looking at that there, you can see that the y's are both in 3 there, so if we were to take them away, we could eliminate the y's there straight away. But what I'm going to do is show you a method that you can apply to all your simultaneous equations, whether or not your y's are the same, whether or not you've got two plus signs, maybe a plus and a negative, something like that. So use this technique for the rest of your elimination questions. Let me know how you get on as well via email at the end of this. The first thing I want to do then is look at these two here, my two variables in x. I want these two values to be the same. So that's the first thing there now you're going to do, make them two the same. Now how do we change 5 and 2 up to the same number? 5 and 2 will both go into the number 10, so I'm going to change them both up to 10x's. To change 5x up to 10x, I'm going to have to double it, so I'll multiply that equation by 2. And then to change my 2x up to 10x, I'm going to have to times it by 5. So I'll multiply all that equation by 5. So what this is going to do then is generate two new equations for me, but each equation now is going to have 10x's on there. So all the way across, multiply the whole equation by 2. 5x's times 2 is going to give me 10x's. 3y's times 2, that's going to give me 6y's. And then 41 times 2, that's going to give me 82. The next equation then, multiply through by 5, 10x is there, plus 15y's is equal to 100. You're multiplying the whole thing through. Now you've got 10x's at the start of each equation, so we can go ahead now and do elimination. Elimination, remember, means take away. So I'm going to put my take away sign on there, and then I'm going to take away my x's, take away my y's, and then take away my numbers then. You'll see there now, if I take away my x's, that's giving me my 0. That's my elimination part done. 6y's, take away 15y's, brings me down to negative 9y. And then 82, take away 100, will leave me with negative 18. So if negatives now on each side, what I need to get is y on its own. So we'll change sides, change signs. I'll bring that negative 9, negative 9y, so it's a multiplier. Bring it across and it'll change into a divider. I'm dividing by a negative 9. So now I'm left with y on its own is equal to 18 divided by 9 will give me 2. Double negatives makes it positive again. So I've got a value now for y and it's 2. Still need to find the value for x, so let's substitute now. I'm going to substitute this value y is equal to 2 into any one of my original equations. You can choose any one of them. I'm going to choose the second equation here only because the numbers are smaller. So I'll rewrite that equation now. 2x's plus 3y's is equal to 20. And I'm going to substitute in my new value for y. I know now that y is equal to 2. So 2x's plus 3y's, which is 2, is equal to 20. That's going to give me 6 there. 3 2's are 6 is equal to 20. And I have to solve this now for x. So again, change sides, change signs. Take that 6 over the other side, it'll become a takeaway 6. So now 2x's is equal to 14. I need x on its own. Take that 2 now over the other side. 2 was a multiplier, turns into a divider. And 14 divided by 2 gives me 7. That's your two answers now. If you have time, you may as well do a wee check. This check's not essential for your assessment, for your coursework, but it's a check nonetheless. It'll make sure that your answers that you've got are right. So I'll use the top equation now because I haven't used that in the substitution part. Basically 5x's plus 3y's is equal to 41. Well, if we said that x was equal to 7, then 5 7's plus 3, we said y was equal to 2, so 3 2's. Sorry, that should be 41. 5 7's are 35. 3 2's are 6. 36 and 5 gives you 41. So then you know you're all right there. Try out another couple now on that worksheet that I've forwarded you on and let me know via email how you done.